Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Back again with another hemp inspired release. This is a hemp New England IPA by Mountain Culture featuring Cannafox, who I think are a cannabis company. Mountain Culture out of the Blue Mountains in New South Wales, Australia. It's 6.6%. And it has a brilliant name and an even better can artwork. So it's called Off Leash. And there's your style with the two companies. So it's a group of dogs sitting around a casino table and they all look baked. It's so good. Look at him. Yeah, boy. So yeah, looking forward to this one. We'll read what it says. We've teamed up with our mates at Cannafox to push the boundaries of flavour again. This time we're testing out what their Shlomi special strain of hemp adds to our velvety, hazy IPA base. When deciding on what hops would complement the hemp's punchy and herbaceous character, we put together a list of our favourite hops that have the hemp-like characteristics of their cousin plants. Strata, Centennial, Columbus, Citra, and Simcoe. Faced with this list, our brewers decided to truly let the dogs out by throwing all the hops in. What they created was a smooth, easy, drinking hazy that has a complex flavour profile of juicy, bright citrus, sweet cherry, wine, and passion fruit with a sticky undercurrent. Pretty cool. And I've got my hashtag proper glassware. One of many Mountain Culture glasses. Let's get into it. They're all a bit lively tonight. They want to spill all over my crutch. I think we've got a bit of dirty glassware here too. It looks very milky in the camera. It's definitely not that colour. Looks a bit average, but I would say it's like a dark yellow in colour. Probably about a 3 to 4 finger head. Very hazy, very cloudy. It's got that look like it's going to have like a smooth and creamy body. I would say just on appearance, it looks like medium to full, but it's probably more medium. Let's have a whiff. Hmm. I get like a berry vibe. Like mixed berries. Yeah, like I think one of the notes it said was cherry wine. I am getting some cherry. Like some orange, some lemon. White bread base. Slightly piney, but definitely not as massive as it was in that last beer I had from Range. Yeah, you get sort of that slightly dank and musty sort of undertone. But yeah, if anything, it smells more sweet. Like maybe even like a peach note to it. Hmm, smells good. but it just doesn't smell sort of like what you'd expect. Cheers, Matt. Good to see you, brother. Have you had many like weed inspired beers? I've had so many recently. All the terpenes ones. See, on the aroma, I get like slight weedy vibes, but nothing compared to a lot of the other beers I've had recently. How good's the can artwork, dude? It's probably one of the best cans I've seen. The doggos all sitting around the casino table like they're baked. Very, very humorous. Mmm. The more I'm sort of smelling it, I'm getting more of that sort of dankness. I feel like there's maybe some pineapple. There's like some tropical sweetness there. Anyway, I'm having a taste. Let's get into it. Cheers, boys and girls. It's definitely weedy, but it's almost like it's a. You know how you have all the different strains of cannabis? It's like it's one of the real berry fruity ones. Because yeah, I just get this huge like a huge hit of like mixed berry and like a floral sort of floral pine and like yeah, sort of weedy dankness. But yeah, it's not like because I had Sticky Icky. I had a beer just previous to this by Range called Sticky Icky, and that just on natural hop like aroma and flavour was more sort of in your face sort of dankness than what this is. And I think though maybe due to the style, like that was a West Coast, whereas this is in New England. You're getting a lot of that sort of like the juiciness and the like the bready flavour coming through with this. It's one of those beers like I feel like I need more of it to like maybe try another one in a couple of weeks' time or yeah. I remember being a big fan of the West Coast. These two did a West Coast last year, I think. See, just having it sitting here, just below my nose, just resting, it's like it smells really, really weedy. But yeah, just compared to, I've had heaps of beers lately with terpenes in them, and it just they are like so weedy. Like, yeah, yeah. As it warms, it's sort of getting more weedy. more dank. The juice is sort of fading out slightly. It's just not as piney as I'd hoped. It's an interesting colour. It's like that sort of bright yellow. Does it make you want to go to Nimbin and grow some dreads and get like a what's some more stereotypes? Maybe a Volkswagen van. I'm gonna wear all bright colours and listening to reggae. As it's warming, it's tasting more like a West Coast, which is pretty cool. Mm. Yeah, I think too. It probably wasn't the best. I probably shouldn't have had the Range Westie beforehand. But like the more I'm sitting on this and it's warming, it's like the characters are starting to come out at me. Yeah. Now I wish I had more. I don't think it's available through Mountain Culture anymore. Got a feeling they might have sold out. Oh, and I know a lot of the bottle shops didn't get this one because it was sort of high demand. I might have to try and track some more down though. I just can't get over that can artwork. It's so good. Yeah, the little like staffy or whatever it is looks like it's off its head. Yeah, when I took the photo for my thumbnail, my Labrador looks heaps like that lab, except mine's gold. So more like the gold retriever there. And yeah, I got him in the photo with the beer, so I thought that's pretty cool. It'd be cool to know a bit more about Cannafox. I know nothing about them. But yeah, I'll slowly sip away at this one and see how it changes. It's so cool though that they've gone with like so many dank weedy hops and then yeah, added it to whatever the I don't know how they've gone about the hemp, but yeah, if this had terpenes in it, it would be the ultimate weed beer. So yeah, I feel like I'm getting sort of, as I said, like orange, lemon, maybe some lime. Um, yeah, like passion fruit. Um, yeah, some peach, mixed berries. Yeah, pine. Like it's earthy. Like there's almost like a sometimes when you get a Nelson Sauvin beer, you get this slight diesel vibe, like a diesel sort of hard to describe, but I'm getting something like that. And it sounds fucked up if you're not like a craft beer person. You're like, diesel, what the fuck? But yeah, I got to get more of that. Every sip I'm having is just getting better and better. What would you have scored it out of 5, Matt? Yeah, I feel like I'm going to go to bed tonight and it's going to be like I'm going to have that taste in my mouth that I'll be like, have I been smoking? Mullumbimby. Yeah, I don't think I've been there. Ugh. I've only went through that way as a kid, like when mum and dad used to drive to Queensland, like when we were kids. Um, what Mullumbimby, Nimbin, all those places, they're all sort of like in that Byron Bay area, aren't they? But they're like inland. I'd love to love to do an East Coast trip again sometime. Be cool. Be unreal driving in a van along the coast. Get the dogs in there. Come boys, we go on the beach. Unfortunately, my dog heard me then and thought we were going to the BEACH. Sorry, buddy. It's nearly midnight. Yeah, it's got a good, like, smooth, creamy mouthfeel. And it's like, yeah, a bit more full bodied. Like, as I said, when I first poured it, it actually looked like it was full, like a thick beer. Thick boy. But yeah, the more I'm sitting on it, I'm just getting like that. It's almost like a hybrid, that in between like a NEIPA and a Westie. If it had more of that sort of like pine spruce tip sort of thing going on. But yeah, I can't fault them at all for the hops they've picked. The only one I probably would have changed, they've gone Strata, Centennial, Columbus, Citra, and Simcoe. If you're just talking about just strictly dank and like close to cannabis as possible, I would have got rid of Citra and put Chinook in. They would have used Citra just because it's always like a great base and you get plenty of other characters from it as well. But yeah, I definitely, when it said about that cherry, it says something about sweet cherry wine. I'm like, yeah, I do get like a cherry. That's gonna be funny. Be interesting to see tomorrow what the go is. See, I've got this one thing that's funny is every time I have a terpene beer now, it makes me think of this. I've got this sleeping stuff, and you put 2 drops of like terpene oil underneath your tongue to help you sleep better. And now that every time I have a beer with terpenes, it makes me think of that. That and weed. Does it make me sleep better? No. But that's only because, yeah, I just I sleep fucking terrible because I don't breathe properly through my nose. I'm considering trying. You know how you see a lot of people now doing the nose tape thing and like putting the tape over their mouth, just trying to clearing the nose ways and trying to breathe through your nose when you sleep. If I could do that and get a decent night's sleep, I'd be happy to pay like fucking whatever it costs. That's good. It's good that you got a beer that you keep going back to. What do you think of the status duo? I've got to review that at some stage. Maybe next week. I've got so many mountain culture beers. It's silly. It is good this week that, like today, for example, I got a package of other stuff just so I can break it up a bit. But the shit thing is there's all there's some other like mountain culture beers in the other pack because they're like collabs with other breweries. Ooh. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I first had it in the Canvet, like whatever their Canvet thing is. I was a big fan. I've got as far as their stuff goes to review, I've still got the Pirate Life collab. I've got the Status Duo, the Hype Hippopotamus, the two that come out after those. I remember you mentioned the names of those ones. And then today I got the fucking Easter one. So yeah, I've still got the Easter. I think is it a hot cross bun stout and a white chocolate oat cream or something. I got 2 cans of both of them. So yeah, like tonight, for example, like sometimes when I go live like this after work, there'll be heaps of people around, and then other times it'll be really quiet like this. So like if there had been like quite a few around, I would have went, oh, okay, well, I might do a live, like a hangout for an hour or two, and I could have cracked like those Easter beers just to try them, and then I've still got one of each for reviews. But yeah, it's like it's really quiet tonight. It's a bit odd. It's like the algorithms against me. See, in the last stream, I had 2 people in the. Oh, I had a few people in the chat, but then there was 2 there the whole time, just talking, and it was good. And then in this one, it's like the numbers keep changing heaps in the like the viewers. But yeah, you've been the only one in the chat, Matt. It's cool though. It's like me and you are just hanging. But yeah, it's just weird. It's like odd how it's like that sometimes. What you doing, bro? You sound like you're scared. He just looks at me and goes, Jack, Jack. I'm gonna stir him up. Cheers, bro. Well, we got a little bit left. So yeah, Matt, Matt, if you see this beer anywhere, even if it's in like a Sydney bottle shop or something, yell out. Because yeah, a lot of those stores have like online. Because yeah, I reckon I want to get some more of it. Yes. Get on Pirate Life's website, dude. Their beers are pretty good value. They got some good shit on there. One thing I love about Pirate Life, like they were my original Aussie craft love. They obviously sold out, but the people that started it, apart from one, still have pretty much full control and do what they want. Their beers are still as fucking good as what they were. When I went to their South Melbourne. I don't know if you were part of that, but I went to their South Melbourne brewery and did a live stream. And yeah, like I was just sitting in the beer garden. There's a heap of people watching, and yeah, it was real cool. And like I was just sitting there trying a few different beers, and yeah, I just remember like every beer was just banging, and like the double IPA, the Westie from them, it's still one of the best West Coast you can get in Australia, I reckon. So good. Yeah, I'm sort of a bit concerned about the white chalky one, but yeah. Remember how much I got trolled? It was like because I was in a new location, it's like the trolls just come in. It was real weird. Like I remember being like, because it was in a beer garden, it was fine at first. And then it got really bright and the sun was like shining right at me and I could barely see the screen. And then I kept getting trolled like real hard. But I had heaps of people in the chat, so like everyone was like fucking the trolls off. It was a pretty funny stream, that one. I want to do more of that shit, like live from the brewery. It's pretty cool. If you can sort of get away from people and like sit out in the beer garden and you don't have like the noise and the music and that going, it's pretty cool, but it can be rare. Like, so you haven't had the stout, but you had the oat cream. Yeah. Yeah, what did I have? I was going to see Kasabian. It was like a midweek concert in Melbourne. So yeah, I think I took the day off work, went down to Melbourne and stayed the night. And then yeah, the next morning I was staying near where the Formula One track was. And the next morning they were doing testing. I reckon about 8:30 in the morning I just woke up to it was so fucking loud. Cheers, Clint. Good to see you, brother. I'm on a Hemp New England IPA, brother. And it's got one of the best can artworks I've ever seen. You're a dog man. There's a heap of dogs sitting around a casino table and they're all baked. because it's a cannabis hemp New England IPA. See, look at this guy. He's got the munchies. Big Labrador in the middle. Usual trait, big buff head like mine. And he got the golden retriever that looks like a female that's about 16, ready to pass the torch. Old mate here, Silver Fox. Oh, it's a rad. Such a rad can. I love it. And yeah, it's called Off Leash. So it's like letting the dogs out, if you may. But yeah, just about finished it. Very good beer. It's got better as it's got warmer. More of the characters have come out. As I was saying to Matt in the chat, Matt's from where this brewery's from. He said he's had this beer before I have. And yeah, he said the next day when he when he was pooping, his poop smelled like cannabis. Yeah, so it's a one and done sort of beer, dude. Yeah. I want to try it. Now I'm like, who's around? Come on. There's got to be someone around. Share another beer or two. I'm going to open up this oat cream. I can't review it yet because I've got so many earlier release mountain cultures to do before that. Got to keep them in order. We can't be cheating. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'll be doing tomorrow as far as reviews go. I'm back to the 2 a day just because I've fallen a bit behind. Haven't drank all week, so tonight's been good. Hmm. Yeah. I'm keen. I just I just don't want to do any more reviews. I just want it to be like a lazy little hangout. Shoot the shit. I really need to sort my shit out and get like a proper logo for my channel, 2 an intro video, and 3 an outro video, and 4 a camera that actually shows proper lighting. So when you have a beer like this, it does not look that color. But yeah, I think the shit thing is I've had an idea in my head ever since I started. The exact channel logo I want. I could draw it, but I want it to be like digitally imaged sort of thing. But I'm no good when it comes to that sort of stuff. I've got no idea what I'm doing. So it's like I need someone to sort of, I don't know, give me some guidance or be able to sort of do it for me. I know exactly what I want for like a channel logo. It'd be cool. It just suits the name. What's on for your day? If you're still there, Clint, what's on for your day, brother? It'd be What, mid-afternoon for you? It's good I don't go back to work till like after lunch tomorrow, so I could easily stay up for another few hours. Yeah. Nah, the camera on this, it's very basic. It's just the built-in laptop camera. Um, I've never been real tech savvy. Like a lot of, it's funny, like because I've been in the craft beer scene, craft beer scene. I've been since like 2013, so fucking ages. But YouTube craft beer scene probably maybe about 10 years. I've always just been in the chat, probably for the last 7 years or 8 years, and then got to that stage where people are like, "What are you doing? You need to start your own shit. Like, get involved, get yourself like up on panels and do your own reviews and all that sort of shit." But I just never had the technology. I didn't even have a computer at the time. Like, I just never really needed one. And like people thought that I must have been like shy or yeah, like too scared to do my own stuff. I'm like, nah, that's not the case at all. I don't have a computer, like let alone a camera or anything else. And then yeah, I finally, after like ages of people just harassing me to do it, I finally bought a laptop that had a built-in camera. As soon as I got that, it's just been like no looking back. It's just funny because people are like, "Oh, I thought you were scared. I thought you were worried about getting on camera." It's like, no, complete opposite. Actually, like when it comes to just chatting, like even if like there's no one in the chat, I can just sit here and talk to the camera and just pretend there's people there, and I don't even have a worry. I don't know. It's just I find it. It's probably like somewhat therapeutic. Like you come home from work and it's almost like you just letting shit out like someone's there, even if they are. Hmm. And I've always been obviously like real friendly and outgoing to people and stuff. So yeah, it makes it a lot easier. I've never really been shy. The only time I'm shy in social situations is if you got like maybe a heap of like real cocky people hanging together that know each other and you're sort of the odd one out. That's when you sort of feel a bit odd. But I'm definitely keen for a couple more beers. Yeah, for sure. I'm one of those people too. I'm not afraid to sort of let out my true feelings and shit as well. Or you definitely get what you see. Like sometimes I'm in a kind of a mood and it shows. Like I wear my heart on my sleeve. Someone pisses me off, I'll tell them, and it's good. Like it's good to be real. Like I hate fake people. You just want it to be like like as I've said numerous times, it's like your own pub. Like you come home from work and it's like you go into your own pub in your lounge room and hanging out with all different people, like different walks of life, and some you like, some you don't like, and Some you just tolerate. But it's like, yeah, at the end of the day, it's like, it's just a way to sort of, yeah, talk shit and, yeah, communicate with people when, I mean, you can see why it was so popular during, like, the pandemic. Yeah, bro. There was there was there was one on a work site here in Australia somewhere. It mu and it mu it must have got hold of the construction sites, like, planning, like, their papers. It started eating them. The guy's like, "You can't do that. That's our drawings for this site. We need those." And the kangaroo's just munching on it. And then it's like, "Oh, remember when you used to say to the teacher, the dog ate my homework?" Well, this is even more unbelievable. Yeah, it's fucking funny. Uh, what was it, from a zoo or something? Like, why the fuck would a kangaroo be in Alabama? You're probably at work, are you, Joey? I'm looking for some people to hang with. I want to wrap this shit up and just have a couple more beers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thought so. No, I just finished work tonight and seen it when I was walking home, and then yeah, I started these beer reviews up straight away. So hadn't even had time to reply yet. I'd just seen that you'd tagged me and someone else. Obviously, another fellow Australian. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. I am keen to have more beers, but I don't really know what's going on. I don't think there'd be anyone else around, so I don't really want to do it by myself. We'll see what happens anyway, but yeah, I just want to finish this review off. So I would probably score this beer. I'm probably going to go the same as the Range Westie I had before. I'll go a 4.5 out of 5. It's very good. And yeah, Joey, this is a Hemp New England IPA, brother. It's a collab with a cannabis company called Cannafox by Mountain Culture in the Blue Mountains. And the dogs are sitting around the casino table baked. Look at him. Look at him. He's fucked up. There's my boy, Labrador. It's called Off Leash. So yeah, great beer. Pretty happy with it. Gonna try and find some more. As I said, like, it warmed and more of the sort of the weedy characters come out. It was a little bit too sweet and juicy up front, but yeah, I like the fact that it changed heaps. Um, yeah, and like 5 awesome hops with the hemp, just made for a good time. So yeah, hopefully they have an ongoing relationship, these two, and keep doing them. Hopefully they do another West Coast because it'll be banging. So yeah, as I said, 4.5 out of 5. Beautiful stuff. So yeah, you might see us again soon. As I said, I'm real keen for more beers, but I just don't know what to do. So I just have to end the reviews. So cheers, peeps. Might see you again soon.